Obviously, nobody wants to spend hours working on a document only to lose it and then have to redo that work again. Saving your documents is very important, and I don't necessarily mean saving only after you're done. I like to save my documents as I'm creating them, not just at the end, because anything can happen while you're working, like a power outage or a hard drive crash. And if you haven't saved what you're working on when this happens, guess what? You're starting over. So let's look at saving to not only keep your documents, but to update them as well. While we're at it, we'll check out some of the save options too. So we'll need to open up a document. We'll go to our Office button, give it a click, click Open, and then navigate to the Lesson 2 folder if you have to, because here's where you'll find a number of documents to open. Now, right now we're listing all files in this folder, including other formats like this WPD file, and we're looking at a lot of information. These are some options we set up in the previous lesson. So I'm just going to turn some of them back. I'm going to go up to my views here, and I'm just going to say small icons by clicking it. Now I'm just looking at small icons for each of the documents. I'm not looking at all that other information. I'm also going to change this from all files to all Word documents. So give it a click and choose all Word documents. So you're just looking at the Word documents now, and there they are, the two of them, job posting and newsletter 1. Click on newsletter 1, that's the one that we want to open for this lesson, and click the open button. Okay, so here's our document. We've opened it up, and we're going to make a quick change. Up here where it says Fall 2006, I'm going to click right after Fall, and I'm going to put in a /winter. So this will be our Fall/Winter 2006 newsletter. So I want to save that change because if the power were to go out right now or my hard disk drive crashed, I would lose that change. I'd have to go back in and redo it. Not a whole lot of work in this case, but just imagine you've added a full page of text and graphics and formatting and so on. So I can go up here to the Quick Access toolbar. There's a Save button here. I could give that a click and boom, my changes are saved. Or on the keyboard using the shortcut, I could hold down my Control key and then press the letter S as in save simultaneously to save my changes. Or I could go to the Office button here and you'll see that I've got Save and I've got Save As. So I'm just going to click Save here and I'm back to my document with my changes saved. So in other words, if I wanted to, I could hit the power switch and not worry about losing any of the work that I've done on this document. Now, Save As would be used in a number of different instances. For example, the very first time that you save your document, you need to give it a name, so the Save As dialog box shows up. You may want to wish to save your current document using a different name. Well, in that case, you would use Save As well, so you could change the name. Another instance would be that you want to save the current document in another location. So that could be somewhere else on your hard drive, on your computer. It could be on a memory stick or some other external media. You would use Save As to choose a different location. And you'd also use Save As to save this document, if you wanted to, in a different format, such as an older version of Word, for example. So let's explore this a little bit more. We'll go up to the Office button and click Save As. The Save As dialog box shows up. Now, I'm going to hit cancel here because you might not have seen something that happened there. When I go to the Office button and down to Save As without clicking on it, I do have some options here, such as Word document. I could save this as a template, an older version of Word, or I could find add-ins for other formats, such as PDF and XPS, and then I've got other formats here. Well, I'm just going to click Save As to bring up the Save As dialog box because I can do all of that here too. Because there's templates, documents, locations like my desktop. I'm going to choose a number of different options here. For example, the file name is newsletter 1 and it's currently selected. I'm going to click right after the 1 so it's no longer selected, and I'm going to change the name to newsletter 1 old version. Just like that. It will be saved as a Word document, but I want to save it as an older version of the Word document, so 97 to 2003. I'll give that a click. And that might be because I'm going to be giving this document to someone who doesn't have Word 2007, for example. And they'll need to be able to open it in Word 2003 or earlier. So I've made a couple of changes, the name, the type. Let's choose a different location. We'll put it in Documents. As soon as we click Documents, it'll go in with our other Word folder here in our Documents folder. Or maybe we want to put it right on the desktop. So we could click Desktop here. We could also navigate to the exact location, but I'm going to put it right on the desktop just like that. Alright, all I need to do now is click Save, and My document's now saved with a different name in a different location using a different format. I see up here the name now is Newsletter 1 Old Version. I'm in compatibility mode. That means I've saved it to an older version of Microsoft Word, so I'm not getting all of the Word 2007 features. I'm in compatibility mode at this time. And if I was to minimize this, I should see it right over here on my desktop, the new location. I'm going to go back to Word by going down to my status bar here and clicking right on Microsoft Word. All right, so we now have our second copy of our newsletter with all those changes, and really what we've done is we've created a new version in a new location with a new name, and that's all using the Save As feature.